Okay, guys. Right. So, Bitcoin Cash. Let's just have a look at some lower time frames, but we'll just recap on the higher time frame first. So this is what I've got. Let's just remove some of this for a moment, and I think we'll flip into the 3 day. So we've got this one, two, three. I think four is in, and we're consolidating now in what looks to be a pennant type structure. Okay, and we can see that a bit more clearly on the daily. Um, so, what do I think is going to happen? Well, normally we would get a breakout, okay, but I just want to show you this one scenario um, that could happen. And if it does happen, it's probably going to invalidate the 1, 2, 3 count, 4, 5 count, which I hope that it's not, but it's just something to be aware of. I'll come back to that in a second, though. I just want to show you why I think it's going to go up. So this is the ETH Bitcoin chart. Okay, so when ETH is bullish versus Bitcoin price, that's good for altcoins. Okay, so we've got this. We'll just eclipse it here. We've got this upward momentum, and that was in May 22, June 22 to about September. Yeah, September time. Um, and you can quite clearly see that we've got this 5 wave count. Okay, so that's bullish to the upside. Now, what happened later was that we got this huge move down, which was quite a decent move. It was, well, 23, 24%. Okay, that created our A leg. So that was the first corrective phase of altcoins going down. And then we have this retrace just to retrace that fall for a B leg, okay? And ever since then, we've been correcting to the downside. Now, a target is actually this green box. So it's the 1 to the 1.27 zone. And as you can see, we're here right now. So this is a really important time in the market to be really aware of what's going on. So you want to look at the assets that are not falling to bits. So if you have a look at some of the assets, they're just going down, 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 making new lows. They don't look strong at all. But when you look at Bitcoin Cash, it looks very strong. So I'm waiting for a bounce with the ETH Bitcoin pair, and I'm expecting a decent enough bounce. Okay, so I would say at least probably, let's have a look. I think we could probably target maybe these highs, at least somewhere around here. Look, okay. But any kind of bounce is going to be really good for a Bitcoin Cash pump. Okay, so let's say we bounce 30%. Okay, that's a decent enough bounce for us to put that fifth leg in that I spoke about in the previous video for Bitcoin Cash. Excuse me, suffering from a bit of man flu. It's that time of year. So yeah, if we break this level here, which is the B leg, then it's alt season, baby. Like, this is going. So yeah, but just because looking at the higher time frame, I think we need to put a fifth leg in before some corrective phase comes. So then that would be the higher time frame first leg up, like so, and then wave two really could come quite deep, pretty deep to be fair. So most of the volume was traded around here. Wouldn't be surprised if we came and retested this area, or at least came to about here. Look, so that level there. If we could hold that, that would be really good. And then we're up to wave three. Okay. So with that in mind, with ETH Bitcoin, I think that as long as that holds, that this scenario is not going to play out. Okay, I hope it's not going to play out because I want that fifth leg. But the only thing that gives me cause for concern is this: is that the B leg, which would be an ABC, like so, that did actually come into this red box, which is the realms of where I would expect a ABC corrective pattern to come into. So if we look at that, let's just check that that's not on fib. No, it's not. So round about here, I think I had it on log scale before. Yeah, so that's your zone to target for an ABC correction. And we can see that we've 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, we've probably got 5 waves to the downside. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to see 5 legs within that third leg, 4 and 5. Okay. So we do have that. We do have this, but we're consolidating in this pennant type structure. So I'm hopeful of upside because on the higher time frame, we do want to get this 5th leg, okay, which is going to make us really impulsive, okay. So we know that we're impulsive. It's just a case of how long and how far down we correct after that phase. So I do think that we need to have a look and see if there's any bullish case for this whole corrective pattern to be a contracting triangle. So what I mean by that is that if this was an ABC, like so, how would that measure up with the fib extension? Okay, perfect. So much like before, we're right into the realms of the 1 and the 1.27. So that could very well be an A. Okay, so do bear with me whilst I explain this. But this then becomes your A leg. This would then be your B leg. Your C leg would be here. Your D, and then E would be somewhere around here. Okay. If not, then this could be E. Okay. So either we've already got E in place, or E's got to come in somewhere around here. Not sure yet, but as you can see, that's your bullish case. Okay. If we flip into the 12-hour, it's very possible that E could already be in. And if that is the case, and Bitcoin behaves, then I don't see any reason why this cannot push higher. Because like I said here, like this green box, this is the fib extension. Okay, just mark that out so it's nice and pretty. So we got the exact calculation for it. Maybe I just flipped the time frame. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're in this green box. This would then be another ABC. So an ABCDE is a series of ABCs. Okay, so that ABC then makes up your B leg here. That then becomes your B. Then, as you can see here, we've got another ABC. Now, how does that work out? Okay, so we didn't quite come into this box here, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's invalid. It just means that it didn't quite reach it. Okay, so there's obviously some demand there. This zone here, we could also say was probably an ABC. So A, B, C, that makes up D, because you can only see 3 waves. Okay, so in order to be a valid count, it needs to be 3 waves. So this ABC then makes up the C, this ABC makes up the D, and then we would normally see another ABC. So let's just flip onto the 8-hour. A, B, C. There's potential that this could be an ABC. Okay. Yeah. There's potential that's the ABC. If not, then it needs to come lower, and this then becomes your ABC, which then makes up your E. Okay. Either way, I think we're really close. So I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to side and say that this is your ABC and that's your E, only really because we're so deep into this green box for the ETH Bitcoin pair. And if we go on to let's go on to the 3-day with ETH Bitcoin. Let's just measure that move down. If this was your A, 10%, I think that's too much. Let's just measure the ETH Bitcoin chart. Yeah, 50%. No. Have we got 10% in here? 10% takes us way down here. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to take a chance on this, and I'm going to say that this is your ABC, which completes your E leg, and that we're going to fire up soon. So highlight on Bitcoin Cash. Sorry, I just did an XRP update, which XRP looks like trash. I hate that coin. Well, actually, no. To be fair, I do own some XRP, but yeah, I'm not as much. I love Bitcoin Cash. I've been buying Bitcoin Cash for years. So yeah, if I was looking for a long, this is what I would do. So I would say that this here to there, your target for a wave 5 is going to be somewhere around here. That's going to be your target. Okay. Just check that that's on fib to log scale. Yeah. Okay. 2 targets. I'm not sure whether Bitcoin Cash is following the log scale. I do think that it probably is. But anywhere from $375 to $500 is where you want to be looking at for a wave 5. And then also it's possible that we could extend on this leg, and I shall tell you why. It's possible we can go to about $600, and if we flip that onto log scale, that would take it to $1,000. Now let me show you why I think that $1,000 is possible. Okay, and you're probably thinking, oh, what is he on about? Look at this. And if we take that off, look, the first fib zone to get to is 0.236, which is here, around about there, bang on where the 2.618 level is. So it's very possible that this whole structure could get us there. And if we do a fib extension from wave 2, wave 3, and we put 2.618 and 1.618, look, if we break the 2.618, that's nearly $800. So it's very close. So just watch out because this might be an extended 5th wave. And because wave 1 was quite small and wave 3 was quite big, we could easily have an extended wave 5, and wave 3 would still be the biggest wave. Okay, and that's important in Elliott wave. So and also with altcoins, as they do like to put in extended 5th waves. So don't be surprised if we go to $1,000, and then we get some kind of correction. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Back down into the smaller time frames. Yeah, I think we're going to go soon, and I think everybody's going to wonder why Bitcoin Cash is pumping and everything else is not. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.